Hello everyone and welcome to another City Bus Manager video in West Lothian. In the last episode, I can't remember what happened. I think we did the Route 26, didn't we? And yeah, we did some other bits and bobs that as well. So today, what I did was, yeah, it said just before beginning, I managed to get a charter trip for a primary school. They're going up to Berwick upon Tweed, I think, for Newcastle. But the thing is, we need to make more money. I want to get 35 grand for another street light. Let me see how much it costs. I think it's still 35.7 because I want to start a subsidised route just so we can start getting more money in. I think I need to do the schedules for tomorrow actually. You can see here that all the buses are in use, and I need a new route that also has subsidies just so. Ah, piss. Well, that as well, and the fact that we well, we need more buses. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyways, aye, that's all that's sorted. So once we get to 35 grand, we should be fine. But let's have a wee look and see. There's no really much point in starting the 26 because the 22 in the exit, it already fills in some wee bits and bobs. It's just like a lot of these kind of bottomy bits that would benefit. We're gonna have a wee look here and see what we could get. Rochester, where even is that? That's like Newcastle way. Jeez, so that's ages away. And then I think the best thing would probably be this one to the sports pavilion. But is there any buses that would go there? Let me have a wee look at bus times. Alright, so let me check the Google Maps actually, just to see if there's any buses that do go down this way. The 10, the 27 and the 45. Let me have a wee look. Edinburgh 10 bus. And that goes between Ocean Terminal and Bonelly. Which we could do, I suppose. So it's not actually that far down, like we just need to make a service that goes down there. So let's do that then. So 10 between Ocean Terminal and Bonelly. That's fine. No, maybe we'll make it the 10. No, actually I'm talking a lot of shite. It's a burgundy colour, isn't it? So it's that kind of dark purple. And let's go up to Ocean Terminal here, because there's not many stops between here in the city centre. So the first stop after that is going to go down to Prince Regent Street, which is not actually that stop, it's like down here. And after that it's Mill Lane, and it's the end of the road on to here, then to Swanfield. And after Swanfield, it sits at the end of the houses there. And then Anderson Place. And then after that, it's Bonington Toll. There's a wee circle thing. Redbrace Place. Makes a left. Which I presume... yeah, we've got all the stops there anyways. Elm Row. Then it squiggles to here, York Place. Then North St David Street. Then after that it goes down onto Princess Street, Scott Monument. And then it's the second one, which will be Princess Street West. It then makes a left on a Lothian Road, which would be there. There's a wee circle thing, which I can't see on the map. Ah, it's this wee thing here, Usher Hall. Then after that, it's a wee triangle bit, which would be here. And it stops in the middle. And then it scoots along here, down to here. And then makes a right turn to the Lothian buildings. Going to move that along actually to about here. Then it carries on, yeah, just straight down this road actually. So where would it be? Probably about there. That's that stop. And then miss that one, View Forth. And then Merchiston Park. And it goes down to there. To the end of the road there. Like so. And it goes down. Stops just above that. And then just below here, Ashley Terrace. And squiggles to the right, stops about here. Megalyn Terrace. It's good that all the stops are here pretty much, just so I can see where I'm going. Is it like a good kind of reference? Craiglockhart Sports Centre, is that where we need to... Oh, I just realised something, I've not thingied that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button! I'm gonna have to discard. I pressed the wrong fucking... I was meant to press this. There you go, I am so sorry. Right, what I'll do is I'll skip forward until I've done that. 2 wee seconds. Righty dokie, sorry, I've managed to do the route. Turns out I didn't actually need to go into the sports complex because it's within a 5-minute walk at this bus stop, so it's easy to get to. So yeah, all we're going to do now is... Yeah, I've gotten up to here. So it goes down and does like a loop round. And I presume, yeah, that'll be the terminus for it. Right, smashing. Let me change that name again. So, Ocean Terminal, say Bonnelly. They make that a wee purple colour. Like so. Right, yeah, I will skip forward until I've finished the other way. Right, there we go. That's the full route done. Let me just show you that. Goes up and down. I had to change it a wee bit. So, in this one, or in real life even, so the bus goes, it continues up to here, but it makes a left and then a right. But what I've done is I've had to make it go down again, then a left just to connect it to Edinburgh Waverley. Just so I'd get an achievement there. So, we'll click tick on that, and it's every half an hour. Between Lothian, is that it? Lothian 8:30? Huh. Okay, never mind then. I thought it was all day, apparently not. Oh god, we've only got 16 grand by the way. And we've used up all our loans. Let me skip forward time. Are we going to make 15 grand? Actually 20 grand? I don't know. Have I researched automatic refueling? Yeah, I have. I think I've done everything here. It's alright though. Because I just don't want it to be a case of like buses running out of fuel and stuff as well. New reviews. Who's writing reviews at this time? That is ridiculous. Right, now that we've got the 10, I don't think we can activate it just now, just based on the fact we don't have any money. So what I will do is I will skip forward the video once again till we've got £35,000. Right, sorry, I've had my headphones off. 35,700. Shite, not that, pause, I pressed the wrong button. Right, let's get a new street light. There we go, 35.7, and then I'll quickly apply the repaint, 2 wee seconds. And yeah, it's just going to be a normal West Lothian bus, like so, and that's us left with £400. So we're missing an assignment, there we go. Right, let's get the 10, ready to rock and roll then. There we go. But now that I'm thinking, I don't think we've got enough buses and that. We're missing 3 assignments. Oh god! Wait, so we need 3 more buses? Right, okay, cancel the 10. Cancel the 10. We don't have enough. Oh, that is so annoying, so we can't even have that yet. But is there a chance we could expand a service? Like, make it more frequent by 1 more bus? Because that's every half an hour, so you don't need to do that. The X18. So every 40 minutes instead, perhaps? Nah. Can't even have an extra bus then. A bit every 45 minutes. Right, okay, that's fine. And then the X19's doing alright, isn't it? Make that every 45 minutes as well, actually. Just so we get more buses out on the road, I suppose. Nah, piss. Not gonna work. Every 50 minutes? Nah, it's gonna have to still be every hour, I think. Right, okie dokie. Oh wait, no, I never changed that, did I? Sorry, this is so finicky. Only thing is Thursday. Yeah. See, because we've got that school trip. As long as that doesn't get cancelled, we're fine. Oh, we've got a big fly flying about. Get the fuck. Right, there we go, sorry. Right, so... it just flew on me. Right, now that we've made the services a bit more frequent, hopefully we'll be making more money. I mean, saying that, we have actually made quite a bit today. Not as much as yesterday, but we've still got a wee bit of time. Actually, no, it's raking in. Okay, fair enough. I think because obviously like, we've started a new route, that's like the bus stop thingy's going up. So we're having to pay an extra, what, £600? But that's okay. At least we got that up and running. Is there any other... Oh, I don't know what, start a new route. I never pressed any buttons there. £3 million a week for Newcastle Airport. That would be so cool to have. What would you need though? Every half an hour and a ferry? That's easy, I think. But £3 million a week, that would definitely do for us if we could. Aye, we're going to make 9. We're going to make more than yesterday, I was going to say. Don't you think I've improved a lot lately? Oh yeah, but I can't afford to pay people. Where's that now? Oh, that's for the school trip, isn't it, on Thursday? Hopefully we can make more than yesterday. I really hope we can. Yeah, we're at 3% compared to yesterday. I just really hope to God it doesn't stagnate or anything. Yeah, no, there we go. We've made more than yesterday. That's brilliant. Okie dokie. In that case, I'm going to skip forward until tomorrow. And we'll see if we manage to make more money. So I shall see you then. Right, we're on day 11. We're not really making any money. But do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about doing this. Now, Rochester. That is actually in between Newcastle and Hoyk in the borders. So I was thinking we can either do the X74, which goes between Newcastle and Jedburgh, or the X74A, which goes between Newcastle and Hoyk. And I'm thinking Hoyk because it's bigger. We can have it serve like some of the schemes as well that are in there. I'm going to cancel that because we've got no buses. So, let's click accept, and I'm going to do X74A Hoyk to Newcastle. Now, we could either have it go direct to Jedburgh, or we can have it go down to a place called Ramshope, and I'll show you where that road is. Oh, hang on. Here's Hoyk again, way up here. So we can have it just like run down, or to Kirkton, and then Bonchester Bridge, and then down to Chester and stuff like that, or we could have it go maybe to Jedburgh first, then down again. Well, I don't know, we'll use the X74 for that. Let's have a wee look at the map, because I want to see where Hoyk is. Where's Hoyk? Down here, because I need to see if there's any buses going down to Kirkton. There's the 910, which is Hoyk to... which is Chester's, and that's the only bus that goes down there. Right, let's copy that then. So it'll be the community hospital, we'll start it. which is down here. Then after the community hospital, it goes up to Lidl, which is there. And it's the commercial road, it goes up, doesn't it? So, and then to the end there, and it skips that bus stop. I think that's just for buses going straight to Edinburgh. Then March Street. Then it just goes straight out. I have no idea where to. Let me check the map again, just see if there's any bus stops along that stretch of road. There is, which is the 20 and the 46. So we'll follow the 20 until we get to the end, I think. So it makes a left onto Trinity Street, then stops at Trinity Steps, then Salisbury Avenue, then Oliver Park, then Weensland Park, which is there, then Dakin's Drive. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. And this is where I think it turns, oh, I don't even know. Where's March Street again? March Street's there. Let me find the 910. So it follows all that, and then you get to like a building just before that, yeah, and it goes down to Kirkton. But for some reason it only stops northbound, which is weird. Chesters to Hoyt. Oh, you only get 2 hours in Hoyt before you've got to go back down. That's annoying. Does the X74 stop at Chester's by chance? Where's Rochester? It's down that road. See the amount of stuff I'm having to like pure reference here. Bonchester Bridge. Does the X74 stop there? It does not. Right. And then it goes down to the bottom, which is Chester's. Does the X74 stop there? It does not. Where does it stop then? Where are the bus stops? Sorry, I'm trying to find Rochester on the map here. There we go, X74. I'll try and get myself as close to Chester's as possible so it doesn't actually stop for another wee bit. So there's Edgarstown. So it actually makes a right at the crossroads. So I'll add a bus stop here. And then there's a bus stop at South Dean Bridge. What? Chester's. Let me see if there's any bus stops going down here. There is, the 910 again. And yeah, there's nothing after that until you get to here. And then at here you've got the Carter Bar Summit. Oh yeah, this would be the X74 anyways, right, perfect. So where's that first bus stop? That's on the border. And then you get a wee sticky outy bit, which is there. Then there's a wee bit here. There we go. And then there's a end of here. There we go. And then stops at Burness. Then there's a wee bit there. St Francis's Church. And then Cotton's Hope Foot. Wit. Cotton's Hope Burnfoot. That's all one word, by the way. Which is here. And then after that, it's non-stop to Rochester. It should be about here, so it actually stops there. There we go, connected to Rochester it says. And then a bus stop here. And then after that, It stops here. And then here. I just don't like how the bus stops are like not frequent, but frequent enough for me to like pure zoom in and out all the time. Because it's quite hard to track where I'm going. There we go. And this is only going to make us 9,000 extra a week. Wow. Every hour as well. That's quite generous. Otterburn Percy Arms, which is here. And then there's another bus stop outside the border. Reverse it. I thought I said the border baker. It just shows you how much of a fat bastard I am. My first thought's food. Oh my god. There we go. So are we quite close to Newcastle? Are we? Fuck, we're like halfway in between. So that's that wee bus stop there, and then there's another one down here. And then one here. There we go, and then squiggles down. I want you riding this bus because it actually does look quite interesting. I can imagine how popular it could be, you know, linking the borders up to Newcastle, because there's not many buses that actually do that, is there? Oh, I just seen as well, 7 bus stops with 150 metre distance. This would not make it, by the way. So it's good that we've expanded it to Hoyt, but then again, it is going to Newcastle, so... Do you know what, I'm going to rename it the X75, because it doesn't really go... I mean, it does mostly go the same way, but it doesn't at the same time, if you know what I mean. Right. So down to here... Hotel. What hotel is it? The Nosegate Inn. Where's that? That's here. And then Kirk Wilpington. And this is on the border. Well, just past the border. And it says Kirk. It'll be Church Wilpington. Just shows you there's a lot of like history down this road as well. You know, I presume this used to be on the Scottish border, but not now. And then there's no stops until there's a wee bit here. Where's that? Harnham Buildings. And then Balesay. Down here, the arcade. And then here. And then it squiggles down. Are we close to Newcastle yet? Ish. We're close to the airport. Oh, here's a shout actually. We can have it go into the airport. That's a good idea. Right. There we go. Literally there's no place names for these, so there's nothing really to say. Imagine that though, having to walk. Like there's no like bits here, like no bus stops in between there, so imagine the distance you'd have to walk if you're really living down this way. Ah, this is our first town. Is there any bus stops here? The X75? Oh, there actually is a bus stop that goes there. Wallington. We don't go there, do we? I better not call it the X75 because that'll clash. We'll call it the X74A. Just so there's no confusion, then never mind. Where is that? Here. The beaches. Considering we're meant to be focusing on West Lothian, we're literally going so far out. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but still. The fact that it won hourly buses as well, that's crazy. Also, it won't be the now because we haven't got any buses. Prestwick Road End, this is the airport, isn't it? Do you go into the airport? You do, at Pontyland Road. Oh well, there's actually a train stop. I did not know that. That's good to know. That is actually such a good way to get to Newcastle Airport. That is amazing. So is it just X7? Oh, there's actually quite a few bus stops that go for the airport. Okay. Right. Sorry, we're definitely coming into Newcastle now, that's good. Beecroft southbound. Wolsington. Imagine trying to say it in a Geordie accent. I'm not even going to bother. Right, and then it squiggles past all this into Kenton Bar. There we go, passes the roundabout and then stops there. Actually stops at quite a few wee bits, doesn't it? There we go. And then another roundabout. I think it stops there. Aye. And it makes a right on a Cowgate. And then it runs across here. Ponteland Road, is it? Not Claremont. I need to go to. I've missed it. Claremont Road, that's us here. Okie dokie. And then it goes down Haymarket, the Barrows Bridge. Oof, did I have some so can I say it? So arsed by the end of it. Right, Haymarket bus station and then Eldon Square bus station. And there we go, that's the full route between Hawick and Newcastle. That is a fucking huge route, I have to say. But, yeah. Right, what I'll do is I will skip forward until we're at the end of it, 2 wee seconds. After fucking ages, we did it. So let's recap where it goes. So it goes round Hawick, Bonchester Bridge, Chesters, Burness, Rochester, Otterburn, Kirkwelpington, Belsay, Pontland, and Newcastle. 260 minutes, 130 each way, and they want that every hour. Crazy. It's 3 in the morning as well. Oh my god. Hey, that's fine. We'll activate that later. Need to make more money. Well, it's actually getting to the half an hour point, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here, because that fucking took ages. Have we got buses? Oh, we do. Just so we don't have to cancel that schedule. Everyone's wanting money on, everyone's phoning me, jeez oh. Right, okay, in that case, yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to let the game run for a wee bit more, just so we can see if we're going to make more money. But, aye, for now, thank you all for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.